Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought that I would film a chit chat get ready with me video because I haven't done one of these in a really long time. In fact, I don't even know if I have done a chit chat get ready with me. I haven't really done any kind of like putting on my makeup kind of videos in a while, just because they're not really typically the type of things that I like to film. And then also I've had really bad skin, which is starting to clear up now, but I've had really bad skin for the last few months, but my skin's starting to clear up now, and I thought why not just film it, because I do like being versatile on my channel, and I thought, you know, I've got so much makeup that I want to share with you guys. So anyways, I'm out of breath because I just ran over to that chair. That is so bad. I need to work out. Anyway, I'm going to start off firstly with the Models Prefer Liquid Bright Brightening Primer. See how like my body is so tanned but my face is so white, it's terrible. I was going to fake tan my face when I fake tanned the other day, but I have just gotten my skin back to a pretty good state, so I didn't want to kind of ruin it by going ahead and putting fake tan all over my face. So this is just kind of a primer. It's just like a brightening primer. I much prefer the L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer, but I'm just going to use this one. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm filming in front of my window because in my room I can't really film any makeup tutorials because I have no room to position my lights and my camera and my makeup and all that sort of stuff, and where I do my makeup it's not in front of a window, so that's definitely going to be something that I do when I move. I'm definitely going to position my makeup in front of a window so that I can do my makeup there. Going to take my Maybelline Superstay foundation in Classic Beige. I really love this foundation. I've loved it for so long, and it's the only foundation that really matches my fake tan because it's more of a olivey kind of colour instead of an orange. So I'm just going to tip this onto my beauty blender, which is what I've been using lately. Why isn't it coming out? Come on. So I'm just going to put this on. I recently got the Chit Fabulous and Flawless foundation, and I do really like it, but this might look a little bit orange, but it'll match when I blended it. I do really like the formulation of it, but it isn't really the same colour as my skin. It kind of has a sort of a more pinkish undertone, I think, or even more of an orangey undertone. I'm not really sure, but it's not exactly the same. It is kind of similar and pretty similar, but it's not exactly the same thing, so I can't really match it up completely. So I just went ahead and purchased this one because this is really the only one that seems to match. I feel like so many of my fake tans are different. Like some of the fake tans that I have, like the Bondi Sands, are more of an orangey tan, even though it's not unnatural. And then my Sandra Clay, I feel, is more of a green based tan. So I don't really know, it's kind of hard to like match up foundations, especially in drugstore. I feel like I should just go and like get a higher end foundation and kind of get matched up to it when I'm fake tan, because I feel like it's so difficult in drugstore foundations to find a foundation that's going to match you. Even just bouncing the beauty blender on my skin literally makes my arms hurt. Like, that is how unfit I am. I really need to start exercising more. I don't exercise pretty much at all, and even just doing this is making my arms hurt. That's really terrible. I just can't be bothered exercising though. Like yesterday I went shopping with my friend and we walked around for so long, and that was just enough exercise for me. Okay, so now that I've finally finished my foundation, I'm going to go in with concealer, and I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light, number 10. I really like this concealer. I was using the Superstay concealer, but I hate it so much. It's so dry and just really horrible. I have really fine lines underneath my eyes already, so concealers do normally tend to sit in there anyway, but that concealer was so terrible. It was so drying and just, I hated it so much. So I'm not using that anymore. So I got the Fit Me one, and it is way more moisturizing, which I really like. So I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes, my chin, Cupid's bow, and on my forehead just to highlight a little bit. And then I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. So I'm almost at 1,200 subscribers, which is so awesome. I can't believe that, because it was just the other day that I was at 1,000. It's just going so quick. Next I'll be Jenna Marbles. Just kidding. So after that I'm just going to take just a little tiny bit of concealer just on any blemishes that I have. I have a bit of scarring at the moment since I broke out a lot. My skin's not really completely over it yet either, but I'm trying to get back into having clearer skin, because it's really annoying having blemishes when you're trying to put makeup on. But yeah, it's not perfect. My skin definitely isn't perfect, but at least I haven't really got any active breakouts at the moment. I've got a couple, but nothing really intense. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there for the foundation. So the next thing I'm going to do is my brows. And I've been really liking doing my brows in a certain way, but I'm going to do a brow routine video when I get my Anastasia dip brow. I'm still waiting for that. I have ordered it, but it hasn't come yet. So I'm going to just quickly do my brows off camera, because I am going to do an updated brow routine. Okay, so I just finished my brows and carved them out. I just used the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in medium, and I just used the powder there, and then I just carved them out with a regular concealer. This brow powder is a little bit more on the reddish brown side and the more chocolatey brown side for my hair, but as I said, when I get my dip brow, it's all going to be fine. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of lip balm on. This is the CoverGirl Smoochies that I really don't like, but I'm just going to pop it on anyway. So next I'm going to go into my eyes. So for my eyes, I am going to keep it really simple. I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning of this video, but this is kind of like my go-to everyday makeup when I want to wear a little bit more makeup. So typically on an everyday basis, I wouldn't necessarily do this, but this is kind of what I would do if I want to wear that like extra bit. So I'm going to take the Chit Classics palette, and I'm just going to take that really light kind of matte brown shade there. Okay, so I'm just going to be applying this just in the crease of my eye a little bit, just to kind of define it and just kind of deepen it up a little bit. And I didn't use a base, I just used concealer. I do still need to get a base. I think I'm going to get some MAC like soft over paint pot or something like that, because I don't have a base for my concealer at the moment, and I need a really good primer. So if any of you guys know of a really good primer, I mean even if it is a paint pot, but if you know of a really good primer, let me know, because my eyeshadows never seem to stay on, and I think I have a really oily eyelid. So let me know if you have a good primer. And I am going to leave the lid blank just because, I don't know, I kind of don't really like to pack too much on if I'm just doing kind of an everyday thing. So next I'm going to go in with eyeliner, and I'm going to use the Makeup Studio fluid liner, which I really like. I think I need to practice not rushing my liquid eyeliner so much, because I always tend to try and go really like slow and steady, and then I just end up doing like a freaking caterpillar on my eye. I'm just going to let that kind of dry, because I need to kind of fix it up a little bit. So I'm just going to go into my face. Now normally I would set my under eyes, but I don't really feel like doing it today just because I'm not going to be wearing makeup for that long. But normally I would set my under eye concealer, and sometimes I would set my face. It kind of just depends on what I'm doing. But anyways, I'm going to go straight into contouring, and I'm going to use the Revlon bronzer. This is in the shade Soleil, and it is number 35. It is a matte bronzer, so it's really nice, and I'm going to use this on a Real Techniques contour brush. I went to Priceline the other day to get that Artiste contour brush that looks like the NARS Ida brush, and they didn't have it in the store, so I'm going to have to go and order it online because I really want it. I'm just going to take this and just put it where my contour would be. I start off really lightly because I don't want to kind of go too intense, and then I can kind of just build it up if I want to. And then I'm just going to take a little stippling brush from my Furless makeup kit. This is from the Furless brush set that I have. Really cute little stippling brush, and I'm just going to stipple that just to make sure that it's nice and blended and that there aren't any harsh lines. So the next thing I'm going to do is go in with my blush, and for an everyday blush, I love using some sort of peachy kind of blush. This one is from, that is not the one I wanted. Okay, so I found the blush that I was going to use. I just misplaced it with another one. This is the Natio blush in Peach Glow. I absolutely love this blush to bits. It is not super pigmented, but it's buildable enough, and I really love the colour. It's just super gorgeous, and it kind of has a little bit of a shimmer in it, but nothing too intense. So this is one of my favourite blushes to use for every day. I'm just going to use this on a Natio blush brush. I recently just did a bit of a purchase from Sigma, and purchased a couple of their brushes, some of their eye blending brushes and 2 of their face brushes. So I'm super excited to get that in the mail. So I'm just going to take this, I'm just going to pop this on top of that contour and then bring it onto the apples of my cheeks. Who else is really excited about The Bachelor? I'm actually filming this the night that The Bachelor ends. This probably won't go up today, but I'm filming this the night that The Bachelor ends. I love The Bachelor so much. I really hope Lisa wins. I think she's the funniest thing. I actually dead set thought that Louise was going to win, so I was super surprised when he sent her home, but it's crazy and I'm going to cry so much because I love that show. I'm now going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle as my highlight on a tapered blending brush from Models Prefer. I really don't care for this highlighter at all. I feel like it's too glittery for me. I know a lot of people kind of talk about how, you know, it's really amazing and it's not too glittery, but I really do think that it is. I just don't like it very much. So I'm just putting this onto the tops of my cheekbones, my cupid's bow and the bridge of my nose. If any of you guys, once again, have a really good, if you guys don't like MAC Soft and Gentle and you have a better highlighter, let me know because I really don't like it. Now I'm going to go on to mascara. I was going to put false lashes on, but I'm going to be showing my false lashes in my haul that I'm doing next, so I didn't really want to put them on this time, but I will put them on. I would normally put them on. I don't wear eyelashes very often at all, but I'm trying to start getting into them because I really love the way that they look. But as I said, I'm going to feature them in my haul, so I don't really want to take them out of the package. So I'm just going to use my Lash Mania Reloaded mascara from Essence. This is my all-time favorite mascara. I recently just got another one, but I absolutely love it and it's only $4. It just makes your lashes really long and quite black and voluminous, but it's not too clumpy. This one is starting to get a little old. I've had this for months, which I know is really bad, but that's why I got a new one, but I absolutely love it. Once again, if any of you guys, I know a lot of people that follow me on Instagram are quite a fan of Essence, so if any of you have another mascara from Essence that you like, let me know, because I was looking at them yesterday and I was like, oh, should I get something else? I should try another mascara, but I was like, no, I'm just going to go with this one because I know this one looks good, and I've had such a hard time with mascaras lately, trying to like certain ones that I just hate and I just don't like the way that they look. So I just decided to just go with this one again. But if any of you guys know of a really good mascara from them, let me know. So sometimes I would skip this step, but I'm just going to do it for the purpose of the video. I'm just going to take that same brown colour from the Classics palette that I used on my crease, and I'm just going to apply this just on the lower lash line for a little bit more dimension. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of the CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara on my lower lash line. Normally I would take my Essence one, but because it's getting a little bit old, it's getting a bit clumpy and I don't kind of want to make it look too much clumpier. So I'm just going to go with this one. I really don't like this mascara, but it's really amazing for the lower lashes. So I definitely recommend, if you have it, try it on the lower lashes only. It's really good. One of the reasons why I don't do a lot of makeup tutorials is just because I'm not really professional with makeup. Like, I'm still learning things and I feel like there's still so many things that I don't know how to do or I don't know how to perfect. And when I look at my makeup, sometimes I think, oh, that looks really good, but compared to certain people like Samantha from Battle Lash and Jack Hill and Shannon from ShanXO, I'm really not professional or that terrific at makeup. So I feel like I kind of just leave things up to them, you know, like that's what they do, that's their kind of style, that's what they're really good at. And, you know, I just kind of feel kind of weird doing makeup tutorials or makeup videos because I just kind of think, you know, there are so many more amazing makeup artists and makeup people on YouTube. Like, why would someone think that my makeup videos were really that great when they're not really? But you know, I want to be versatile with my channel, and I just thought, you know, some people might be able to learn something from me doing my makeup. I mean, it's not perfect and it's certainly not as flawless. Like, I tend, like, putting just liquid liner on my lash line is like kind of difficult for me sometimes. So it's sort of like, when it comes down to watching people like do the most craziest makeup, I'm sort of like, you know, like, it's so hard for me to do simple things sometimes with makeup, whereas with other people it's so easy. But I just thought, you know what, I want to be versatile and I want to keep this kind of interesting. So even though my makeup mightn't be as amazing as other people on YouTube, I still kind of want to include it because I love doing makeup, and makeup is just like a huge passion of mine. Anyways, for lips, I'm going to use 2 different lip products. I'm going to use Lime Crime's Baybette, which I don't like by itself. It's kind of like a peachy kind of coral colour. And then I'm going to use e.l.f.'s Mineral Lipstick in Natural Nymph, which is quite a pale nude. I kind of just like these 2 paired together for an everyday kind of look. So that's by itself. I just don't really like that kind of colour. Like, it's okay when I have a tan, but it's like, ugh. And I'm just going to pop that over top to kind of mute it down a little bit. So that is the final look. I know it's pretty simple and pretty natural, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I do. Typically typically I would do this kind of makeup on an everyday basis, but if I'm just going to work and stuff, I wouldn't necessarily wear as much lip colour, or I wouldn't necessarily contour or put anything in the crease. Sometimes I don't even wear liquid eyeliner on the top. So I just thought I would kind of show you guys what I do if I'm kind of like wanting a little bit more glamour in my life, and that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you would like to see any more of these types of videos, and what types of videos you'd like to see in terms of makeup. Like, as I said, whether these chit chatty ones are more your thing, or whether you want to see like more speeding up get ready with me's, which I definitely could do with music, or a more in-depth tutorial if I try to do some sort of makeup look. I have a few makeup looks that I'd like to kind of try, so I'll definitely film those for you guys, and just let me know what you kind of prefer. And that's basically it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye guys.